Ekero budget yo mwaka o 2025-2026 egenrete koroisiwa nigo omowaziri o tourism and wildlife omosubati Rebecca Miano aigereire budget ase committee ebunge ase mono aeresire buna nige serikali ebwate emeroberio yogokinia Kenya ase ogotumika emitandao goikeria ebirengo ebinene ase okonia Kenya isiko kurende nigo aburiwe obokoreri bwa KDF ase okoroisia enyomba ya KICC ase omuliki obotambe ase wizara y'omosike John airesera igoro y'obokoreri obwo na kwenekeria ekomiti y'ebunge yubuna nigo bakorire gwakana amadeni ayo arengaroro.
Innovation which were being done by KDF, and in case if there was a closer of the exercise.
We know that TPF does not fund current expenses, and this one to us was a recurrent expense at a cost of over 400 million, and we'd want also to know how much does it cost to purchase that audiovisual equipment that would hit at 400 million, and what measures are we putting in place to have our own audiovisual system.
Why should they keep on hiring audios from outside while they have the ability to buy? Why should we be paying 400 million?
There was that MOU, there was that arrangement between KICC and the Ministry of Defense for that contract of almost 2 billion. So did you manage, did the Ministry of Tourism through TFEF manage to wire the amount of money to KDF? Because even as we sit here, some subcontractors are still making noise that their money has never been paid to date, despite getting assurance from even KDF or from the ministry. So what is the current status?
We have actually disbursed almost the entire figure. It was 1.9 billion. And we have actually disbursed, I think the latest disbursal that we did and which was captured was about 350 million. I think the balance now should be around 300 million, which we are yet to pay. And I'm sure the contractors, as every time we are able to disburse, they are paid as per the disbursements that we give. Regarding the hiring of the audiovisual equipment and so on, the refurbishment of the KICC by KDF had several components. I think that was just a one-off kind of activity. But KICC, of course, in their modernization plan, has put in place some strategies maybe in future to have audiovisual equipment of their own. But the one you are referring about, I think, was part and parcel of the entire project of KDF. But KICC currently probably have their own plans to have audiovisual equipment of their own in the future. So it was part and parcel of that particular project that was done, which was finalized, and which we have actually continued to pay. We are just remaining with a small balance to finalize.
The regulation is very clear that the TPF is the one that was funding the modernization of KICC. And the TPF mandate is not to fund only current expenditure. So if you are hiring equipment worth 400 million, where did the money to pay for those equipments come from? Did it come from the TPF, or did it come directly from the KICC, or the KDF had their own way of making sure that that component alone, because actually the component that we were raising even on the last meeting was on hiring of audiovisual. The rest of the things that probably we can talk about, but that hiring of audiovisual of about to a tune of about 400 million shillings, was it paid directly by the TPF, or the resources to pay that particular component came from somewhere else?
Kenya is only historically known for very few products, but we want to use technology to showcase what Kenya has to offer. Some of the travels that we have made in recent times, and even participating in forums for tourism, Chair, we are really behind in terms of technology. Without this self-service, we will not be able to bridge the gap. And for the websites of KTB, TRA, and all our sagas, we are working to ensure that they have the basic, the required information, but it will not be able to address what this mapping and the National Tourism Digital Service Platform is aimed at achieving.